صباح الخير ومساء الخير. السلام عليكم. اسمي فاطمة. كيف الحال؟ كيف اليوم؟ إن شاء الله أنت بخير. So today is day 2 of the VEDA challenge, and we'll be talking about overcoming initial fears and doubts as it pertains to language learning, starting a new language. And I think that it's not even really maybe a new language. Maybe you leave a language and come back to it. It's another language, but it may not be new to you. I want to let you know how I have consistently overcome fear and doubt as it ebbs and flows throughout my mind whenever I am learning languages. Okay, so number one, the first thing that kind of comes to mind is the fact that I am a mom to a toddler, a new human to the world. He is a new member of this world since 2021. Yeah, he'll be 4 next year. And so he is constantly learning. He is a sponge, and he just impresses me with the most simplest things because I'm comparing it to his age. So if a 40-year-old was saying or doing things that he was doing, I probably wouldn't be as impressed. But because he is a 3-year-old, I'm like, oh my gosh, like maybe it's a parent thing too, where you're just so impressed by your child. But I think that I'm impressed because it's like, wow, you're learning, and that is awesome. And I think that that's something that we have to remind ourselves. Like, no matter how long you've been at a thing, you kind of have to remind yourself. So like for me, I am still under the age of 1 as it pertains to learning Arabic, right? My 1-year mark where I have actually consistently been learning Arabic will be in September, the very end of September. So you might as well go ahead and say the beginning of October, technically. I think it was like September 29th when I downloaded an app to start learning. So at the end of the day, it's like if I'm less than 1 and I'm already speaking, or I'm able to comprehend and listen to certain things, and I've retained certain vocabulary already, that is amazing. Under the age of 1, that is amazing. I've already tried out different apps. I've had a tutor. Now I'm enrolled in a proper Arabic course at a local community college, and I will be getting my associates in Arabic, inshallah, by the end of next year. That's huge. And you kind of have to take a step back and give yourself credit whenever it's due. So that's one way, me as a parent. Maybe you can't relate to the parenting part, but you can relate perhaps to seeing a little human who's new to the world grow up in some type of way, whether that be a sibling, a niece or a nephew, or you even remembering yourself at those ages, where you were so excited about life. Like for me, I was excited at the age of 4 to start school. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be 5 next year. And I get to go to kindergarten. Like I can see myself outside right now being excited about that. And I'm already in the second half of my 30s, right? So you can look back even on yourself to say like, I've overcome a lot. I think that the biggest thing as well, when it comes to fear and doubt, it relates to timeline. Like I don't give myself a timeline of that I think is unrealistic. For me, whenever I first started out last year telling people like, oh yeah, I'm learning Arabic, and whenever I would say to myself, like, I don't see myself fluent for like 5 to 7 years. It wasn't until I came to YouTube and I saw people saying like, oh, you can learn a language in 30 days and a week and 6 months, where I was like, well, maybe this is not for me. So I think that saying is true. Comparison is the thief of joy. You cannot compare yourself to other people. First of all, you don't know how truthful they're being. And then second of all, some people have a quicker, they are just quicker at learning things than you are, no matter what it can be. And that's fine. Alhamdulillah, mashallah for them. But when it comes to you have to just say to yourself, like, this is who I am. I'm confident in that. I'm proud of myself, and that's all that matters. And so you constantly have to be reminding yourself of that. Also, I think it's important for me that's the reason why it's important for me to be in school, is because I'm able to look back on things, because my ustada, she tells us to like record things, record yourself, turn that in, da 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 da. So I'm able to listen even at the recordings. I'm able to see my notes. I'm able to literally see things. Like, I'm reading a story based on vocabulary that I've learned. I'm comprehending things, and out of entire paragraphs of like 1 to 2 paragraphs, I may not know like 1 or 2 words. You know what I mean? So I think like documenting your journey as well is very important, even if you don't put it on the internet. And you will hear people say that. I just happen to be one of the people who puts it on the internet because I want to pay it forward, and it's kind of an opportunity for me to hold myself accountable to other people outside of myself, my husband, my ustada, things of that nature. You know what I mean? So that's another way that I overcome doubt and fear. And I think the biggest thing is just knowing that the journey of 1,000 miles starts with 1 step. The first step, you have to take the step and just keep walking. And I know that as long as I continue to expose myself to Arabic every single day, that will get me somewhere. How quickly? Who knows? And really, who cares? If you plan on enjoying your life for however long you have left, who cares? You will get there. And when you get there, you're going to enjoy it. And you're going to be able to look back and say, wow, I did the thing. I did the thing. So that is pretty much what I wanted to say for this video. As I mentioned before, these videos may be shorter, they may be longer, but I'm going to go off of my intuition and in that moment. And these are the things that I wanted to say. So hopefully that helps you out a little bit in understanding that doubt and fear, they're going to come. They're going to come at different parts and portions of your journey. And in those moments, there are things around you that you can do to help ground yourself again. Look back on how far you've come. Understand the reality of how long it may take you to accomplish whatever goal. And have a support system around you of some sort. For me, that support system is my husband. That support system is my ustada. That support system is knowing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has my back. And this is a language that He wants us to learn as Muslims. So He will make it easy for me, however that may be. And the doubt and the fear that's coming is, where is that coming from? And normally for me, it's because I'm comparing myself to other people who are saying that I should be able to do this thing quickly. And that may not and has not been the reality for me. So anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like this video, comment your thoughts, share it, and subscribe to our little community. And I will see you in the next one, inshallah.